Hello everybody, my name is Patricia. I am a first generation Beatles fan. This channel is called A Little Beatles Corner. Today's video is going to be a short one. I'm going to show you the Beatles presents that I got for Christmas from my two brothers, and I hope you'll enjoy watching to see what they got for me, and you can comment on any of it if you want. Before I get started though, I want to thank everybody who tagged along when I went to Liverpool and London like 2 weeks ago now or whatever it is, and watched some of my little videos that I tried to put out. And I also want to thank everybody because now at the end of the year, this channel has reached a little more than 500 subscribers, which is really great. And I appreciate all the support and messages and everything that you've done for this channel. And as I say, I think the channel really does belong to all of us like-minded people, so thank you. And last but not least, Happy New Year to everybody. All right, so I have two brothers. One is younger and one is older. Now, my older brother, he's kind of smart. He asks me what I want so he doesn't have to pull his hair out trying to think of what kind of Beatles stuff to get me because he has no idea what I have or what I want. So that's always a good thing. So, every now and then I'll give him some ideas, and then, he takes them into account, and then he decides what he's going to buy for me. Now, my younger brother is a totally different story. He just wings it. When he sees something, he buys it. He has no idea whether I have it or not. I don't think he cares whether I have it or not. If I get lucky, I don't have it, and sometimes I don't get as lucky, but, my two brothers are so different. It's really kind of interesting being one family. But anyway, so I'm going to start with my older brother who thinks things through a little more and wants to be more organized about it. So he got me a couple CDs that I wanted, I had on my list. The first one I'm going to show you is the Beatles love songs. Now, my understanding is this is a bootleg, that it never actually came out on CD, which is hard to believe to me. So, if it's a bootleg, that's fine. If it's not, that's even better. But I haven't really looked into this whole idea about this being a bootleg or not. But somebody that I know has told me that it's a bootleg, so... And then the second CD I got is also a bootleg. I wanted a copy of the Beatles' Christmas Messages on CD. Now, I do have this in album form, but it's nice to have just a CD for the holidays. And they did a nice job on this. They have the Apple there, Apple label. And then they have a copy of all the yearly Christmas flexi things that they put out. So, and then the third CD he gave me was a copy of the United States, A Hard Day's Night in stereo. This is not a bootleg. I actually have this, I know, in the United States box set, I think. But I wanted an extra copy for where I put other CDs, and so I don't have to take that one out of the box when I don't want to. So this is good for more or less traveling around with. So that's why I wanted that one, so I thank him for that. Now, my brother also got me two books that I was after. So the first one was the Hard Day's Night, basically, book by Bruce Spicer. It's his newest version. I think it's got something new on it and another record. And, when you go to his website, he does sign all his books if you want him to. So, this one is signed. So I thank my brother for that. And then he got me another book, which was used off of eBay that I ran into. I asked him if he would consider that. And it's Paul Saltzman's book of the time he was in India with the Beatles and Ricky Cash. And it's a used book. I think it was only like $10 or something. And It's hardback, and it's got his story mixed in with photos. And that's his story. So the whole thing is 100 and some pages long, I think. That's probably my favorite photo of the whole thing. And what was good about it was this copy is also signed by him, which is really why I wanted it mostly. And so I will show you his signature there. So that was a really good deal for that, I thought. So I know that these come in special limited editions with slipcases and everything, and that could be something I might get in the future. I don't know, but I'm happy to really have that one signed. Now, last but not least, he got me 2 records. One is a Record Store Day. It's not Beatles, but it's pretty close. Rolling Stones. It says made in the Czech Republic, limited edition. And here's the number of it. And it says 180 gram vinyl, blue black swirled vinyl, and a lithograph on archival paper. So it's pretty nice. And I haven't opened any of this stuff up because I came back from my trip and I had a cold and I was miserable. And then like 2 days ago, I went for minor knee surgery to take care of my meniscus problem. So now I think I need another vacation, but anyway. And so then he bought one of my BC-13 stereo sealed with the Beatles that I got from Frank's Mr. Sticker Mania, because I'm trying to work on finishing that collection. So he was very generous and he bought me a lot of stuff for Christmas, so I want to thank my older brother for that. Now, my younger brother, I'm going to show you what he got me. First of all, he got me a photo. Where he picked all this stuff up, I have no idea. He got me a bunch of Beatles cards, different sets, odd cards from different sets, which is nice because they're all in really nice condition. And you know, they're kind of more expensive now, you know. You can't buy them for like 25 cents anymore. And then I got another page there. So that was nice because I don't have, I used to have all the sets of the Beatles cards and I don't anymore, but you know, I've got bits and pieces of the different series. So, you know, probably be able to get some more into my, what I have already, you know, with those. So that was a good thing that he did. Now, he got me a beat up old Beatles fan. That's really dirty. Actually, I have one of these that's much cleaner. And then he got me, it was cut out of something. I don't know. People who do memorabilia would know this. It's Beatles money, which I don't have. So that's kind of cute. I'm glad to have that. It's like a page of the money. And now he gave me a old Beatles button, which is really great because I've never seen this one. It just says the Beatles on the bottom. There's no other, you know, yeah, 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 or I love the Beatles or anything on there. So I've never seen this one. So I'm wondering, you know, if people know if this is more scarce. Maybe Mikey Arugula would know. Because actually, I don't think I've ever seen this in my 60 years, not this particular one. And now the last thing he gave me was a set of Beatles teaspoons. Now, they're individual. They have a photo of each Beatle on them. There's no markings on any of these. They're all exactly the same except for the photo. Now, I don't know if these are, I don't think they're American because I've never seen these in my whole life. Maybe they're British. Maybe they're Australian. Maybe they're German. If any memorabilia person out there knows, I would really, really, really appreciate having some info about this. There's the third one. They're all the same. And then here's the last one. They're all really nice. All the photos are under like some little plastic, you know, kind of lucite kind of thing, so it doesn't damage anything. So, as I said, I think they're kind of scarce, so if anybody knows, I would really appreciate it. So that's my Beatles gifts that I got for Christmas this year from my two brothers, which they did a really good job, I have to say, and I thank them both. Now, my next video is going to be on January 3rd. It's going to be a Beatles vinyl / CD 2025 tag. So Rachel from Rachel's Ghost thought I should try to do one, so I'm taking her up on that. And so it will be put together and be put out on January 3rd. So I hope people who have channels could participate in it. Or if you don't, just watch it. That would be great. And I hope it all goes well. I've got my fingers crossed. And then after that, I'm going to do my regular monthly shopping video and show you the things that I did buy for the month of December and the little stuff I got from London and Liverpool. So I hope you'll tune in for both of those two videos coming up. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Beatles forever.